Fox News alert for you with exclusive new details tonight on this show about the case of conservative activist Hayden Williams. He was attacked, you might remember, while trying to recruit conservatives at UC Berkeley. Harmeet Dhillon is an attorney. She represents Williams, and she joins us tonight with the latest. Harmeet, thanks a lot for coming on. So this was caught on tape. It should be fairly straightforward. What do we know? Well,
Zachary Greenberg, who is not a student at UC Berkeley but sort of floats around on the campus, assaulted Hayden Williams on the video that has gone viral all over the country without provocation. He cold-cocked him, and Hayden has sustained injuries to his face as a result of that and his phone. So after about 10 days, the police did arrest Mr. Greenberg, and he was arraigned in court today on 3 felony charges of assault, battery, violent threats, and then also a destruction of the phone as a misdemeanor. And he pled not guilty. So that's what happened in court today. There'll be an upcoming court date in about a month for a preliminary hearing. And it'll be interesting to see what his defense is, because it is very clearly him on the video, so he must have something else in mind in terms of his defense. But he has a private attorney, not a public defender. And I've done some digging, and I've learned a few other interesting facts about Mr. Greenberg and his history with the court system.
So give us a flavor of what those might be.
So Mr. Greenberg, over the past couple of years, has had numerous incidents where he's filed restraining orders against his roommates in multiple group houses and then moved out of those group houses. His roommates have put in evidence that has been more believable and believed by the court that none of those incidents happened. He's also had a restraining order filed against him by a former roommate, which was granted by a court. And as a result of that restraining order, he had to turn in his guns to the authorities. He has filed several lawsuits against landlords for charges that were later dismissed by the court and found not to be valid. And he has filed small claims against roommates, again, found not to be sustained for the most part. And so, like almost a dozen lawsuits that I've uncovered that this man is involved in. And interestingly, Tucker, this is a tactic, actually, that I've seen used in another case involving a Berkeley violent activist. So you've had Yvette Falarka on your show.
We sure
and
have.
Falarka has filed false restraining orders against conservatives on the Berkeley campus. There's a case that I'm involved in that's now in the Court of Appeals on that, where we defeated a false restraining order by her. So I think this is one of the growing tactics of the left, potentially, is doing this. And he does this with fee waivers, so he isn't paying the fees, claiming that he's indigent. And he has no visible means of support, but his lawyer told the reporters today outside the courtroom that he was on the campus studying in the library, but not as a Berkeley student, but studying somewhere else. So there is a lot yet to be known about this guy, what motivated him, but clearly he has anger issues. One of the people in the lawsuits described, marijuana use, and certainly there's a gun, at least one gun involved in his possession. And so a lot more to be asked about this guy, and how he has private counsel and why is he pleading not guilty. So
exactly.
We'll see what happens.
He's got a private lawyer. Another angry rich kid. There are an awful lot of those on the left, as you know.
Yep.
Harmeet Dhillon, great to see you. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.